We'll discuss about the string and string builder class in C Sharp. What is the difference between string and string builder? Okay, so we will see what is string and string builder. String builder. Okay, both are class in C Sharp. String and string builder both are class. Okay, but what is the difference between string and string builder? Suppose I have created a string reference variable and hold in that hello. After that, when and first of all, we need to know string is immutable. String is immutable. String builder, string builder is mutable. What does it mean by immutable and mutable? Immutable means we can't modify. We can't modify. And mutable means we can modify. We will see what is modify and what is non-modify. String is immutable, so we can't modify, and string builder is mutable, so we can modify. What does it mean? What is the what's behind this? What's going on? So we will see practical implementation of this. First, I will explain the concept. Suppose we have a string variable str and I have assigned the value hello. Okay, and after that, if I assign same string reference variable with str plus word, I have concatenated str variable with word. Initially, I have declared a string type variable str and hold the value hello. After that, in this variable str variable, I have concatenated world with this space. Okay, plus the concatenation operator in C sharp. Language to language concatenation operator are changed. Okay, but here concatenation operator plus is concatenation operator in C sharp. Okay. Then after assigning this, what happening backend will explain. Suppose we have created a string variable and assign the value hello. Then what happening in the backend? We have a heap memory, and because the string is a reference String is a reference type. So in heap, we maintain the value of string variable. Firstly, I assign the value hello in str. Okay. After that, when we concatenate str variable with world, okay, when we concatenate this, then another memory, new memory is created for this. A new instance is created. New memory is allocated in the case of string. That means hello world. Okay. Previous value is hello, and when I have concatenated world, then new memory is allocated, and that value is concatenated with the new value world, and the current value is hello world, and also the old value exists. Again, if we have concatenated this, suppose again str concatenated with some xyz, then again new memory allocation done. Okay, hello world xyz, hello xyz. Okay, then what does it mean? That means when we concatenate any value with a string variable str, again and again the new memory allocated. Firstly, hello, then we have concatenated world, then again the new memory allocated, and assign and hold the value hello world. If again we have concatenated xyz, then again new memory allocated, and put at the value hello world xyz. The current value is of str is hello world xyz, but but the previous value also exists in the heap memory. Then this is the immutability, means we are not modifying the current value, we are not modifying the hello. We when we concatenated, then again and again new memory allocated, and the current the put at the latest value in that location. That means when we are modifying the str, when we modifying the current variable, or we are when we concatenating the new value with the in that we are when we assigning the new things, or we are when we are concatenating the new things in the variable str, then again and again new memory allocated. Okay, this is the behavior of immutability, and the current value is also exist, and the old value also exist, and the again and again memory new memory created. Okay, this is the immutability behavior of immutability, is the value is not modified, the current value is not modified. For modification, you need to allocate another space, and put the latest value in that. Okay, that's why when we have a string, and a string have many modification, many manipulation on that string. Suppose we have str variable, and that str variable have some value, some string value, and that value if manipulated need the requirement of manipulation of str again and again and again, then in this, better to use string builder. Okay. uh, no need to use, not suggested to use string, because in this case, when many modification happen, then again and again new memory allocated, uh, and old memory also exists in the heap. Okay. In this, if we have many modification in a string variable require, then we use, better to use a string builder. And what happening in case of a string builder, suppose if we are using a string builder, then in this case what happen, suppose we have a string builder sb, reference variable is sb, and equal to new string builder, and assign the value hello. Then in this case what happened, string builder also a reference type, so we have another heap memory. In this case also we have heap memory, and we have hello. Okay. after that if we modify, means after that if we here we need string builder has append method, not concatenation, not use plus to append the value. Here string builder class have a append method. Using that append method we concatenate the value. Okay. Firstly I have assigned hello, and after that suppose I have added world, same thing, world. Then what happen in this case, in this case if you are using string builder, then no memory, new memory allocated. Here the world is placed here, concatenated in previous value, not new memory allocated in case of string builder. And suppose again we have appended new value xyz, then again appended the value xyz with previous value, not created new instant, new memory, new instant not created. Okay. This is the behavior of string builder. In this case, no again and again memory allocation. Here again and again memory allocation happen in the case of string, and in a string builder, the only one time is memory is allocated, and the size is increased according to the assignment. Whatever the data is passed, according to that size is increased. In case of string builder, firstly it create 16 bytes memory, means that can hold 16 character firstly. If the size is 17, if we have assigned 17 character, the size is doubled, means 32 bytes. If again if we assign 32 bytes, then no problem. If 33 character is assigned in case of a string builder, then again the memory is doubled, uh, 64 byte. Okay. The memory size is increased in the case of a string builder, but no new memory allocation happen in the case of a string builder. Okay. But here in the case of a string, again and again new space is allocated, and the current memory, the new assigned data, means current data is putted, and also exist the old data. Okay, with old values. Then for performance point of view, the string builder is better. Why? Why the string builder is better? Because again and in the case of a string, again and again new memory allocation happen. But here in the case of a string builder, one time memory allocated with 16 bytes and assign the value. If the character is more than 16 first time, then it double the size. Only size increases in this case if the character is more than that. If firstly 16 character hold, after that if the 17 characters, then the size is doubled, means size is 32. After that 64, the size is increases accordingly. But in the case of string, again and again memory allocation. So this takes time to allocate, and again again and again will create the new memory. Okay. Uh, String builder basically used when the string variable means whatever, if we have a string variable and we have some data in that string variable, and we manipulate the data many times, then you better to use string builder. Okay, because one time memory allocated in this, and after that limit fulfill, then again size is doubled. But in this case, string case, the size is again not size, the memory is again and again allocated if modification happen. Okay, that's why string builder is called mutable, means that is string is modifiable. We are modifying that string only. But here in case of just we try to modify that string, just to create new, in the case of string, just to create new memory, not modifying the current space, current allocated area, just create new area, new memory for that. Okay, so that's why we are string. We can say string is immutable. We are string is immutable because here we are not able to modify hello. If we are modify hello means hello world, the new memory is allocated. We are unable to modify this one. Okay. If in this we are adding concatenating xyz, then we are not able to modify this one. Again, this memory is allocated. That is the reason we are called string is immutable. And here string builder is mutable because we are uh, modifying that memory allocation only. So speed performance point of view, string builder is better. If we have many modification, many iteration, many uh, manipulation on the string, then we better to use string builder in this case. If few modification, then you can use string, no problem. Okay. By practical implementation, I will show the speed, which one is better, performance, which performance is better. Okay, I will show. Suppose we have a string str for each loop, not for each loop, for loop, we will use for loop. Int I equal to 1, I is less than or equal to, less than or equal to 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh, 1 lakh, I plus plus, and I'm concatenating str plus equal to I. Again, we have used string str1, assign the value, then, and we have used str1, this one. Okay, string builder. Here we will use string builder sp sp equal to new string builder, this, and here we will use sb dot append okay. Firstly, I have used a string. Okay, we have created empty we have assigned the empty string in that, and we again and again concatenating in str variable, means 1 lakh times this loop will iterate, and again we are concatenating the value of I. Okay, 1 2 3 4, again and again concatenating in this str. Okay, then when we are using a string, then in this case again and again, each and every time the new memory allocated, because we are again and again modifying the str variable. That's why we again and again on each and every iteration the new memory allocation happen. Okay, it the loop will iterate 1 lakh times, and the latest value will be in the last iteration. Okay, and here in this case of string builder, the loop will again will run from 1 to 1 lakh. Okay, and we are appending the value 1 2 3 4 5 from 1 to 1 lakh times. Then in the case of string builder, we are just modifying this current space, same memory, we are just appending the I value. But here again and again on each and every iteration the new memory allocation happen. Okay, this string is come under system.text namespace. Okay, this string builder is come under system.text namespace, that is already included system.text, and this string is come under system namespace. Okay, and how to know which which method will take more time? So for that we will use stopwatch, and stopwatch is come under the namespace. Stopwatch is a class, and the stopwatch class come under the namespace system.diagnostic namespace. We will use stopwatch here. Stopwatch sw1 equal to stopwatch start new stopwatch, and here stopwatch as w1 dot start. Here the stopwatch will start, and here the stopwatch as w1 will be stopped. Okay, and again we will create second stopwatch to know the time, what time taken by the string builder method, string builder uh, class. When we are using string, then how much time taken by this process, and when we are using string builder, then how much time taken by this stopwatch 2, and here stopwatch 2 sw2 dot start, and here sw2 stopwatch 2 dot stop. Here we can print the time taken in case of string sw1 dot elapsed milliseconds. The time will come into the millisecond, and same thing will print in the case of string builder sw2 dot elapsed millisecond will check which one taking more time, string or string builder. Okay, so I have used the stopwatch here. Stopwatch is a class that come under the system.diagnostic namespace. So stopwatch 1, and here the stopwatch 1 is started, and here is stop. That calculate the time for this loop which are using, in which we are using a string, and again the memory will allocate here in the case of string, because string is immutable. And here second stopwatch we use the time taken by the when we using string builder, and in the case of string builder we are modifying, a string builder is modifiable, mutable, so we are pointing the same memory, and we are just appending in that only. No need to create an again and again new space in this case. So here we have started second stopwatch, and here stop, and we will calculate the taken time by the string builder, and we are printed both stopwatch 1 for the string, and stopwatch 2 for the string builder. Okay, here we will write console dot read key will hold the output screen. Run this one. Here you can see time taken in the case of a string 14,642 millisecond. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, very much difference between this string and string builder. Only 9 millisecond and 16,038 millisecond. Okay, the very much difference. Means 16 second. It will take near about 16 second, and it will take less than 1 second. Less than 1 second. This string builder will less than 1 second. This will perform same action, and it will take, in the case of string, it will take near about 16 second. This is the millisecond. When we convert in second, then this will be more than 16 second. And when this 9 millisecond, if we will convert it, then it will take less than 1 second. 1 second and 16 second, there is much difference between string and string builder and string performance. Okay, so you got the point. Okay, there is much difference between. So suggested, if more and more modification manipulation on the string, then better to use string builder. If we few modification, then you can use string. Okay, I think you got the point. Okay, that's all from my side. If any confusion, then please comment and let me know. I will uh, I will help to understand. Okay, okay, that's all. Thank you.